As tension remains high in the Middle East, Hamas has now named the militant group's new political head after the assassination of their former leader.
Israel's defense forces are angry because Hamas picked the man who planned the October 7th attack to lead the terrorist organization. NBC's Raf Sanchez has more from Tel Aviv.
Hamas has announced that Yahya Sinwar, the architect of the October 7th terror attack and the group's leader in Gaza, will become its new political chief. That follows the assassination of its previous political leader, Ismail Haniyeh, in Iran last week. Iran says Israel was responsible for that killing. The Israeli government is refusing to comment one way or another. But there is now no question that Sinwar, a hardliner who is believed to be hiding in the tunnels underneath Gaza, is the undisputed leader of Hamas. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is saying the reality is Sinwar, because he's had the hostages in his custody these last 10 months, has always been the decider for Hamas. This doesn't appear likely to have a major impact on those ceasefire negotiations, which are all the more complicated right now as Israel braces for a potential joint attack from both Iran and Hezbollah in response to those assassinations in both Lebanon and Iran last week. Meanwhile, Israel's leading human rights group, B'Tselem, has a report out alleging widespread torture and abuse of Palestinian detainees inside of Israeli detention centers. They spoke to 55 Palestinians who have been held since October 7th. They talk about beatings, sexual violence, sleep deprivation, and being denied medical treatment. Israel denies carrying out torture of Palestinian detainees, and it says in its words, isolated cases where there is abuse, that it comes down hard. Raf Sanchez, NBC News, Tel Aviv.
The country of Turkey has now filed a formal request with the International Court of Justice to join South Africa's genocide lawsuit against Israel.